Come all yous young sailors that follow the sea, to me way blow the man down. Come listen to my song, I will sing it to ye. Give me some time to blow the man down. I'll sing yous a song all about the high seas. Way blow the man down, and trust that you'll join in the chorus with me. Give me some time to blow the man down. As I was a-rollin' down Great Howard Street, to me way blow the man down. A handsome flash packet I chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. Well, this spankin' flash packet, she said unto me, to me way blow the man down. There's a dandy black baller just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Well, this dandy full rigger to New York was bound, to me way blow the man down. She was very well rigged, she was very well found. Give me some time to blow the man down. So I packed up my sea chest and signed on that day, to me way blow the man down. And with this flash packet I spent my half pay. Give me some time to blow the man down. 'Twas when this black baller was ready for sea, to me way blow the man down. 'Twas then that you'd see such a hell of a spree. Give me some time to blow the man down. While there's tinkers and tailors and soldiers and all, to me way blow the man down. All shippers, prime seamen aboard the Blackball. Give me some time to blow the man down. So muster your soldiers and fakirs and sich, to me way blow the man down. And hear your name called by a son of a bitch. Give me some time to blow the man down. Lay aft here, you lubbers, lay aft one and all, to me way blow the man down. I'll have none of your dodging aboard this Blackball. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, when this black baller hauls out of the dock, to me way blow the man down. Just see the poor bastards how on deck they flock. Give me some time to blow the man down. Or just see them poor fellas how aloft they will scoot, to me way blow the man down. Assisted along by the toe of a boot. Give me some time to blow the man down. The second mate stands 'em all up in a row, to me way blow the man down. A seam in the deck, he sure makes 'em all tow. Give me some time to blow the man down. Well, it's fore topsail halyards, the mate, he does roar, to me way blow the man down. Oh, lay along smartly, you son of a whore. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, lay along smartly, each lousy recruit, to me way blow the man down. Or lifted you'll be by the greaser sea boot. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, way aloft, lubbers, shake them topsails out, to me way blow the man down. The last man in rigging, he clouts on the snout. Give me some time to blow the man down. Then it's larboard and starboard, on the deck yous will sprawl. To me way, blow the man down. For kicking Jack Williams commands this Blackball. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, when this Blackballer is leaving the dock, to me way, blow the man down. All the pretty young gals to the pierhead do flock. Give me some time to blow the man down. And now when she's leaving the old Moisey side, to me way, blow the man down. All hands now are ordered to scrub the ship's side. Give me some time to blow the man down. And now when she's clear over old Moisey bar, to me way, blow the man down. The mate knocks him down with a big capstan bar. Give me some time to blow the man down. And when this Blackballer hauls clear of the land, to me way, blow the man down. The boatswain roars out the hoarse words of command. Give me some time to blow the man down. And as soon as this packet is well out to sea, to me way, blow the man down. It's cruel, harsh treatment of every degree. Give me some time to blow the man down. You's got handspike hash every day for your tea. To me way, blow the man down. And belaying pin soup many times yous will see. Give me some time to blow the man down. Well, now we are sailing the western so wide, way, blow the man down. The green rolling seas run along our black side. To me some time to blow the man down. And soon bully boys will be back round the rock. To me way, blow the man down. And then bully boys will be snug in the dock. Give me some time to blow the man down. And then all the hands, they will bundle ashore. To me way, blow the man down. To shipping a Blackballer we'll never do more. Give me some time to blow the man down. So I'll give you this warning afore we belay. To me way, blow the man down. Don't take it for gospel what spanking gals say. Give me some time to blow the man down. Don't yous go a-strolling down Great Howard Street. To me way, blow the man down. Or else such a chowla you'll happen to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. Well, she'll spin you such lies, and they'll sign you away. To me way, blow the man down. Aboard a Blackballer where there's hell every day. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, I'll blow the man up, please blow the man down. Way, blow the man down. With a crew of hard cases from New York town. Give me some time to blow the man down.